What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming back to Cobra TV. And this is a setup video for tomorrow, pretty much. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day for me. We're going to be doing the morning show on Cobra TV. And it's going to be centered around No Man's Sky because there is so much to talk about and so much to look at and figure out. We have enough to keep us busy, trust me. All the way until summer, while we're waiting for next. Today, and we're also going to be doing the subcast that same evening, tomorrow evening at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for 2 to 3 hours. And then the morning show is going to be that tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we are going to be talking about a ton of things tomorrow. And the biggest thing is going to be WARE. I'm recording this video raw and straight. No rendering, no editing or anything like that. So that's why it is a little bit unedited. That was a runaround statement. But I'm at the base of Drizzle Ditch. He has created... I want to show this before we actually get started in talking about some things here. Drizzle Ditch has made a base from one of my favorite movies ever. And I cannot believe he did this, and it's so amazing. He made a base of Oblivion. Check that out. From the movie Oblivion. That is truly amazing. That is awesome. I'm Jack Harper, and I am alone. Let me go ahead and get this music off of here. Okay. All right, so like I said, I'm recording this live. Hang on one second. I got to do something really, really super fast. Okay, so let me go back to the other screen that I was in. All right, so let's take a look at Drizzle Ditch's base here real quick. And so that is freaking amazing. All right, we're going to go up. Let's see. I wonder if my jetpack will get me up there. Let's try it. No. 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 Ah. Okay. So we're going to have to probably go up through the back here. Okay, so I want to get up here. I want to check this out. Tomorrow on the morning show, guys, I'm going to need your help. I want everybody to do their homework. And, oh my gosh, that's just freaking amazing. Oh, look. I want everybody to do their homework. And we're going to be investigating WARE. WARE is, I think, the biggest mystery of all right now with No Man's Sky, Next, Waking Titan, and everything. And if you're from the Xbox community and you're brand new to what's going on with the Waking Titan, and you're confused about seeing the WARE at the bottom of the advertisement for you awesome guys there in the Xbox community, you see the WARE logo. If you're confused, don't worry. This is freaking awesome. Good job, Drizzle Ditch. We're going to be featuring this on the Traveler's Book of the Galaxy in the either next episode or the one after it. Man, this is freaking awesome. Look, it's just like, it's almost just like inside the movie. Here's the console where they sit at, and then he wakes up and he comes out here, and here's where his personal, cruiser or whatever you want to call it is sitting right here. Oh man, this is freaking awesome. Good job, Drizzle Dish. Wow, good job. I am super impressed with this, dude. And okay, so if you're confused about the WARE logo down there at the bottom of the Xbox One announcement advertisement, along with the announcement that next, so are we. We are confused just as much as you are. We've got a bunch of comm stations around here. We're gonna go to those in the Traveler's Book of the Galaxy episode, but I just wanted to show everybody this amazing Oblivion base. If you haven't seen the movie Oblivion, you're doing yourself a disservice, man. Go watch that movie. It is freaking awesome. Lots of No Man's Sky influence, all the way from the drones to being alone on a planet, to the Tet looking like the Atlas. I mean, it is a great movie. Do yourself a favor. Go watch Oblivion, one of my favorite movies of all time. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to get out of here. We're going to go into another screen, and we're going to take a look at a couple of things that I want everybody to kind of focus on for the morning show and other things. But first of all, I want to take a look at some information from the last update, where Sean Murray spoke to us and said glitches in the simulation visualized by strange floating orbs allow players to see and communicate with up to 16 other travelers and explore the universe together. While interaction with others is currently very limited, this is an important first step into the world of synchronous co-op in No Man's Sky. Other than that, okay, so then we take a look at... Got lots of windows open here. And we take a look at the advertisement here. What stuck out to me the most about the advertisement over the announcement over on nomansky.com, the blog, is where he says, we called our upcoming update Next because it's an important next step on a longer journey for us and the community. So whatever this is, it's not just a normal update. It's something that involves Hello Games and us to work together. We called our next update, our upcoming update Next because it's an important next step on a longer journey, longer than what we've already had so far, for them and for us. So I don't see this update as something that is just typically like Foundation or Pathfinder or Atlas Rises. This is something more significant, and I think it has a lot to do with community involvement. So I think, when I read that, I'm hearing what I'm hearing, and this is not me getting overhyped. This is just me trying to figure things out. And if it's not true, then I'm okay with that. But it looks like what comes to my mind is hubs. As they stated over here, that it's just the important first step into the world of synchronous co-op in No Man's Sky, and now we are on a much longer journey for them and us than what we've been on before. So I think it's community involvement, and the other thing that come to my mind is multiplayer co-op, hub integration, lots of community building aspects with inside the game. That's my speculation. So I just wanted to state that real quick. Now going on to WARE. Tomorrow morning, if you can make the morning show, but you can't make the night. If you can make the night show, but you can't make the morning. But if you want to get on both, I implore you guys to call into the show, do your research, go over to this site right here, the waretech.cloud, and go and translate it into English. I'm not going to do it for this episode right here. And see what you can figure out. Now, when this appeared, it was Waking Titan lore. Okay. There's a lot of lore with Now and Herc and things like that. So it was clear to me that, it specifically doesn't give lore to Now and Herc. And if you're from Xbox, Herc was the leader of the Viking and now had followers as well. He was also another type of leader of the Viking. And there was a disagreement because Herc wanted to go to war with the Sentinels and Now said, called him, hey, you're stupid. Don't do that. And then Herc killed Now, threw him off a mountain. We made a lore video about a year ago. And if you want, it's on the front page of my channel here. It's the second lore video that we've got. And so they had a civil war between Now's followers and Herc and his followers. And after that civil war was done, Herc won, and they fought the Sentinels, and then then they had to fight the Gek. So God, getting way off track. WARE came out, Waking Titan lore, but at the bottom, here's another thing. I think this Waking Titan thing, I think that the people that are running it and designing it, Allison Smith, and in conjunction also with Hello Games, who are helping, writing, planning this out, and Allison Smith are actually producing it and publishing it and running it. I think these guys have like these PhDs in, not PhDs, but like these master degrees in making people feel like they're going insane, going crazy. I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so, Sean Murray tweeted out, he tweeted at the Black Mirror guy, which I found that quite odd. Hardly anybody else did. They said I was crazy, and he was just tweeting. Like, okay, come on. Sean Murray just tweets? No, he doesn't. He doesn't just tweet. But he tweeted out, falling asleep with a mirror on your face and waking up in your dreams. An app, but it's evil. So here we have something. It's in Chinese. It says something like a sister app coming soon. Then we got an app sitting over here. And this site here talks about telepathically connecting with this device into a dream world, and being able to play multiplayer games where you can not only just see, but smell and taste whatever it is that you're dreaming and connecting to, and that it's massive multiplayer. So anybody that has this headset and goes to sleep and goes into their dreams, it goes into their game of choice, can all play together while they're sleeping. Okay. And there's going to be a sister app coming soon. So that right there kind of wraps up Sean Murray's tweet. Even though I'm convinced of that, this still doesn't make any more sense to me. So down here at the very bottom, we've got games. I've known of Pop Cannibal for a while. I've been following them. They've got interesting games. I go to a site called NDDB, and I look for games that are being developed to try and find something interesting and ambitious to talk about on the channel here. And so Pop Cannibal, they've come up quite a bit over there on NDDB. So I've known them for a while. Kit Fox here. Kit Fox is, when I was looking around with Allison Smith, poking and prodding, seeing who they follow, seeing what they got going on. Well, they got the Black Watchman is a ARG game that they have. It's persistent. And so they have a Twitch channel. So I went over to the Twitch channel. And I was interested in who they were following. So I went to the following on Twitch, and Kit Fox Games was there. And I think one of these other ones was there too. Maybe it was Other Tales and Mimi, or maybe Other Tales and Salami Games or something. I don't know. But Kit Fox is definitely there. Maybe Pop Cannibal. I'm not sure. Can't remember. So we got all these. These are real, legitimate developing game development companies. Okay. So with that said, then we got this weird WARE Twitter account over here. This one was the one that was helping us get the hex codes and stuff that people figured out while I was sleeping. So kudos to you guys. So this one is it's interesting, but this one doesn't throw me for a loop that much. This one right here is definitely Waking Titan-ish to me. And it all still is Waking Titan-ish to me, which is another thing. Waking Titan, if we're not going to get the update until like July or August. The reason why I say July is, let me show you something real fast. There was a, see, we got, let's see. So here is a screenshot from GameStop. Let's open this up real quick. No Man's Sky Xbox One release date 7/24/2018. Now, normally when they have a placeholder date, guys, they usually go to the last day of the month that they're specifying. So if they think it's going to come out in July, then it'll be July, the last date of that month, and then the year. So this one right here actually gives a date that is not the very last. So normally you could spot a placeholder date right away. This is kind of odd that it's not the last day of the month. I'm not saying this is the release date. This could also be a placeholder date, but it's odd that it's not the last day of the month. So I wanted to point that out real quick. So that's definitely something worth chatting about. Okay, so losing my train of thought. Okay, so we have this one, which is, no doubt in my mind, for covering and looking at Waking Titan, this is not a weird site to me, or this is not a weird Twitter account to me. This is typical Allison Smith, Hello Games, Waking Titan Twitter account. What gets strange is the official WARE Twitter account. Here is where, Late for Work, which is it's a VR game. Yeah, it's a VR game. And there were copies given away in this part of the puzzle that everybody figured out. Here is Whispery Well. I don't know who he is. I haven't looked into him yet. But I don't know if I don't think he's part of Allison Smith. I don't know if he's a developer. I haven't really looked into it. But he tweeted out, in the fabric of a dream, one can easily get lost. It's only the word of now that can take back this paranoia. Now, it gets stranger. It gets stranger. Okay, so this is a game changer tweeted out by Mimi. This is a game changer. Big news for pretty much everyone. Hashtag WareTech. And then we've got, I think then we got one here that says shipping soon. But this right here, these numbers were hexadecimal. It was part of the figuring out Waking Titan, everything like that. So still Waking Titan. What's confusing to me is this advertisement right here. Shipping soon. Okay, so that's an advertisement. It could be a fake. It could be for the lore of the Waking Titan. Do I think that there's this telepathic headgear that can make you play multiplayer games that you could not only see but smell and taste, and it's massive multiplayer, and you could still get a good rest at night and still have fun playing an online multiplayer game in another realm? No. Absolutely not. I don't think that that's real. And if it were real and they were going to come out with this product, they'd be doing like these big tech talks at these big tech conventions and things like that. You'd have Popular Mechanics or whatever making articles about this. It would be a big buildup to the release of this thing, not some silent release like this, right? But then we got shipping soon. Tweeted at Elon Musk, but I know that Hello Games ended up going and taking a tour of SpaceX before the game was released. So there was that. But then they're tweeting at IFN Loves Science. I mean, are they trolling these? Are they trolling IFN? Hideo Kojima. Singularity Book, Japes USU, and Lizard Legend, whatever. So I don't know what those last ones are, but it's so strange that they're tweeting these major people in the industry. IFN, wow, really? I mean, that surprised me. A coming soon announcement to IFN. And then when it gets even stranger, if you go to, this is a real site for Mimi Games, and it's about, it's their site, about jobs, press, games. But then down at the bottom it says, like Steam, Xbox One, PS4, Apple, Android, 3DS, whatever this little penguin guy is, and then WARE. So this now seems to be a platform to either release on or, okay, all right. So if this isn't true, the fans of Mimi Games, which, they got some pretty good games. I mean, this is quite interesting. Look at this. So Fish, is that VR? That looks like a VR game right there. Sausage Smack. Then we got Global Racer. This one, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know. So Mimi Productions is a game development studio based in Munich, Germany. In the last years, we gathered ample experience developing award-winning games employing high... Okay, so this is legit. They're legit. So if this right here was not something... what are they gonna say to their fans? The fans of their games, fans of their products. I don't know. Okay, so if they put that there for the lore, if they put that there for, the fun of the Waking Titan, I feel like they're trolling their fan base, their consumers. And I don't think that a company would do that. If you go to Pop Cannibal, this is their legit site. Pop Cannibal, make sale. Okay. We've covered that game here on the channel here. Down at the bottom, WARE. So fans of Make Sale go to their site. Oh, cool. What's this? No explanation. So I'm going insane trying to think, is WARE something that is actually being developed that can work with No Man's Sky? Now, I'm not talking about VR. And the reason why I'm not talking about VR is because, as far as I know, Xbox One does not have a VR. And they are getting No Man's Sky next, right along with the PS4. So I don't think that with No Man's Sky next, that there's going to be VR. Now, don't get mad at me. But I just don't. I want it. I'll eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for a month if I have to get a VR headset. But I don't think that VR is a part of next. I do think and want VR to come out for No Man's Sky. I just don't think it's going to be with next. Now, I know what you're saying. If you look at the WARE symbol there on the screen at the bottom, it looks like it says VARE, VR. And I can't explain that, okay? And the more I think about it, the more I say that there's not going to be a VR, it just makes me feel like I'm wrong. There could be. I don't know. And that's why I want you guys to come on the show tomorrow. I want you to tell me what you figured out. I want you to tell me what you think about VR, what you think about WARE. Why are these companies advertising WARE on their business sites and not giving any insight to their consumers that this is a joke, that this is part of Waking Titan ARG? Or are we looking at something else that is coming out that is separate from Hello Games? Or maybe this is something that Hello Games was working with Hello Labs. Maybe this is an app that you could download on your phone that can work in conjunction with certain games. Maybe this is an app that can stream your game, and you could buy one of those little things that you could put your phone in and strap it to your face, and you've got VR. That would be a workaround, wouldn't it? Come on the show tomorrow. I implore you guys to come on the show tomorrow and tell me what you think. I'm going crazy over here. I need a day off so that way I can get on the call and talk to you guys and hear your opinions on what the heck's going on with WARE. Because of all the things, WARE is the most confusing to me, no matter how well anybody thinks that they can explain it. Nobody knows. You could explain every detail as it goes by. What happened, what was released, what the console said, what we had to do. But at the end of the day, no one knows what WARE is. No one knows why these companies are advertising it on their websites. Nobody knows why WARE is tweeting at Elon Musk and IFN L Science. Hideo Kojima. Nobody knows. Maybe this is a workaround VR. Maybe you could stream your game to your phone via a certain app, and it turns it into VR. And you could put it inside a head thing, your phone, and then voila, you got VR. Maybe that's what WARE is. I don't know. But I'm going to have a super interesting day tomorrow talking to you guys in the morning about WARE, about the possibilities of Next, about the possibilities of VR. And in evening, the same thing with a longer show, more people. And I want to get to the bottom of it. So your homework is to look at WARE. Google Translate the page. Do your investigation. Find out who this whispery whale is. Let's go check him out. Let's see. Who's he following? All right. He's following WARE. Unimatrix01. He's following Unimatrix01. That's interesting. What's up, Uni? Donkey? So he's following Donkey. Followers would be... I don't see anybody right away. All right, so I'm not sure. Like I said, homework, guys. Homework. Let's get to the bottom of this. I do also want to state real quick something else, some news. Over on the Steam page, there was a gentleman who discovered a hidden game mode inside No Man's Sky on the PC version. I don't know about the PS4 version. It says, I discovered a hidden game mode. I actually feel a little uncomfortable describing this. The No Man's Sky developers might not appreciate it, but nevertheless, here it is. It's called ambient mode. I'm guessing that it's a mode that is used by the dev testers. It's basically a creative mode that lets you choose your starting planet, but without the ability to save your progress. When you come up in the ambient mode, you're in a randomly chosen system floating around inside or near a space station. There's a user interface which you can bring up with the escape key and perhaps others that are supported by the UI. Here's a screenshot of the UI. So let's take a look at this. So it shows he's standing on a planet. The bottom UI says switch camera, switch planet, switch system, photo mode, next song, and start creative mode here. So that's pretty interesting. You go back and it says bring up the UI and press the W key, switch one to one of the planets in the system. You can float along an autopilot, observing the chosen planet. I suppose deciding if you want to play a game there. If not, you could choose to a different planet in the system or to an altogether different system. So you could choose whatever. You just randomly go anywhere. Just keep, refreshing. Go to a different planet. And flip through the songs. When you find a planet you'd like to play on, you press the shift key. The UI tells you that you will be starting in the creative mode game, but it's actually an ambient mode game. And you're plunked down on that planet at a habitable base with your starter equipment. You're in creative mode, basically. But when a restore point would normally be saved, you're reminded that you can't really do a save. So he says it's probably an extremely useful to the devs and their testers, but not really much use to us unless you really want to start out on a short creative game on a planet with a particular characteristics. How to play, then he gives instructions here. I am going to put this in the description down below. So that's pretty cool. Really, really cool. If you just want to, keep going to different places and hearing some of the music of No Man's Sky, I guess. But I wanted to share that with you. Other than that, come on the show tomorrow morning. Let's talk about WARE. WARE is going to be the main topic. Next is going to be secondary. But I don't know. I need your help. Homework. Let's get on. Let's talk about it in the morning. Let's talk about it in the night. As always, guys, that's all I got. I'm going to run off, go to work real quick. And on my breaks, I'll try and jump down in the comment section with you guys and chat about this. Lots of times you guys have some amazing insight to your opinions and everything like that. So I'm interested in hearing what you have in between those beautiful ears. So that's all I got for you today, guys. We're going to go ahead and get off of here. And I've got so many videos I got to make tomorrow. I got to make 2 Traveler's Book of the Galaxy episodes. Elite Dangerous. I'm still working on that one with John where he tutored me. Elite Dangerous. And Beyond Good and Evil 2. Yeah. I keep getting sidetracked by this Waking Titan. Another thing is Waking Titan. I don't know what's going to go on Waking Titan. My guess is that it's going to die out for a while. It's going to die out. We're not going to hear anything for a while because I guess they could keep us entertained until July or August. Not sure. But it almost seemed like this was all sort of unplanned. They started Waking Titan. They go, oops, wait, let's stop. And they started again, and they go, oop, wait, let's stop. And then Sean Murray says, hey, this is about to leak. So let's stop. I don't know what's going to happen now with Waking Titan. I don't know what kind of involvement we're going to see. If they want to bring a little bit more clarity to what this WARE is, then I don't know. The temporal lobe right there, where that thing's supposed to go on the side of your head, it looks like the thing that's on inside the Anomaly space station. Also, a lot of people that are thinking that, and this is all, I don't know how to get to it. Let me see. And that's not the right page. What about this page? That's not the right page. What about this one? Aha. See, a lot of people are thinking these like the Move controllers, like the controllers that you would use with a VR headset. Those are earbuds. Those are earbuds that go into your ear. And you see the tip right here, right? And these are wireless earbuds. See the tip? If you go up and you look at the actual headset, you can see them right here. See that? It's right there. So those aren't the Move controllers. Those aren't like some kind of VR. Here, see? Here they are. Boom and boom. those are not the VR controllers that people are thinking that they are. Those are earbuds. So, I don't know. Like I said, no more false finishes, guys. That's all I got for you. I cannot wait to hear from you guys tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening. Busy day. Busy day. I'm going to be at the computer chained down all day. So if you want to get a hold of me, I am going to be in the back cave, tied down to a chair. I'm actually going to go and get a seatbelt installed to this office chair, and I'm not going to get up. I'm going to cut a hole in the bottom of the chair and put a porta potty down below it, and I'm going to get a microwave installed, and I'm not moving. I'm not moving. So tomorrow's going to be busy. Can't wait to talk to you guys. And again, no more false finishes. Race was fun. Race is really fun. Love you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Until next time. How do I get out of here?
We are the mysteries hiding in plain sight. You will find us.
Song that you were listening to was created by Cross the Fire.
If you're curious enough, find us.
I'm here because I got involved with what looks like a giant puzzle called Waking Titan.
If you're bold enough, find us.
So this whole thing kind of began with a website called project-wt.com.
Pay close attention.
And when you go to the website, it was this map of radio stations across the world.
Sometimes you hear something that sticks in your mind.
The Moscow radio station was totally corrupt.
You wonder about it in your quiet moments.
Cryptic phone call.
A question without an answer.
Hidden message.
A puzzle you can't solve.
Secret memory.
You followed our photos and solved the riddle.
So someone was clearly watching us.
But you were missing a piece.
16
Until now.
Help. 16 unexpected error. Help.
Will you solve the mystery? Or will you wander forever?
So someone was clearly watching us. So someone was clearly watching us. 16 unexpected error. Help. So someone was clearly watching us. 16 unexpected error. Help.
Hello. My name is Elizabeth Lee, and I'm the CEO of the Apple Foundation. Congratulations. You've reached the end of the line. The final answer. You've proven your value and the shadows down. Thank you for everything you've done so far. You've reached the end of the line. The end of the line. The Atlas Foundation is dedicated to studying the nature of reality. We're on the brink of creating something truly amazing. Something that will change our understanding of reality. Something that will change our understanding of reality. Something that